What is up, everybody? It's your boy Sunshine. Welcome back to another Sunshine After Dark podcast. This is the podcast where we bring the heat when the sun
goes down.
You already know it. Every Monday, 6 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tune in, and thank you again, everybody. Thank you in advance for subscribing, watching the podcast. I really appreciate y'all. I would still like some feedback, but all in due time. And your host here, it's your boy Sunshine. And then I got my two friends here who will introduce themselves as always.
Yes, it's Owen. Get Owened. Happy to be here. Excited to be here.
I'm still waiting for people to get Owen, dude. I want people to comment that they want to get Owened. So one day, I'll cling to that hope.
All I'm gonna say is Owen is a catch, dude. You want to get Owen, dude.
Yes.
You want to get Owen. We'll bring that up later. Hey, it's Jesus SB Jesus. That's my usual gamer tag. How's it going?
I'd rather get swayed or seduced by Owen through.
Oh yeah, dude. Owen, like he would have done that to me. That would have fucking
No, not physically, like in person. I think I would prefer virtually, because
this man will faint, dude. This man will swoon over you, dude. That's all I know.
Oh man, I'll lift you off your feet.
Well, hopefully everybody's enjoyed their week so far. It's Monday. Hopefully you guys had a good work day. But we have some great news. I was gonna say what I did today, but I think this is more important. We have some great news. Our friend Owen here is finally. I wouldn't say finally. I would just say is now.
Just recently. I would just say just recently got engaged.
Is now engaged. So, congrats! Round of applause! Congrats, man. We're doing big boy moves now. Big man moves. But yeah, everybody share your congratulations in the chat here. Owen may disclose, some of the stuff because I think he reached out to me to tell me, I guess to offer assistance with translation, I believe. So you had mentioned earlier that you didn't go with that, or how was it?
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to say like the whole story, or how do you want me to?
Whatever you want to share.
Okay. Well, it was on last Monday, the 8th. That was the solar eclipse. We were in Richwood, Ohio. Literally middle of nowhere. Like there's nothing but farms and farms.
Oh, that's
like
scary, dude.
it. Yeah, it is kind of creepy. But we only stayed there for the day because Wendy's friend, her oldest friend, lives out there. So we saw the eclipse. Mind-blowing experience. If you ever have the chance, I would highly.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the eclipse from my angle, dude. That shit was just sunlight, bro. That shit was not impactful, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I think I woke up late Monday. I didn't go to work that day, so I think I woke up like at 10, and outside looked a little twilightish, but
yeah,
I was like that damn fish from the freaking SpongeBob SquarePants movie, dude. Freaking my eye. It was impossible to get watch.
Yeah, how was the eclipse like? Please share.
It was an experience, a spiritual, religious, mental, physical experience.
Religious.
Yeah, it was all of the above. Because I don't know, it's hard to explain. But anyway, the sun, like you watch the sun through the eclipse glasses, you see the moon slowly start to cover the sun. And it's still like daylight. It's still, but like a little dim. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But would you say you were sorry? Go ahead. I'll ask after.
Even until the last tiny little bit of the sun was not being covered by the moon. Like there's still daylight. But then as soon as the moon completely covers it, boom! It's like midnight, like nighttime darkness.
Damn.
But off in the horizon, you see like a sunset or sunrise effect, like far away. But where you're at, it's like midnight. It's so weird, so bizarre. I've never experienced anything like that.
So it wasn't like pitch black as like people say.
No, it's like midnight dark.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like nighttime, but in the middle of the day, all the animals are going weird. Like there was birds flying over, like what the hell's going on type of thing.
Oh, really?
I thought I'd ask, did the lights turn on? You know, like the street lamps? Did they turn on? Were they confused too, dude? Did they get mixed by the eclipse too?
Those turned on, like all the nighttime lights turned on. It was very weird.
Oh, okay. So it remained luminescent. Kind
like
of
slightly, like in the horizon, yeah, but where you're at, it's straight up nighttime.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, like my entire understanding of the world just flipped upside down.
That's insane. Because what I was gonna add to it is like, so you would just say you have some understanding for the previous, like, I guess I could say like native people experiencing that, like with no prior knowledge to what it was. Like shit, I'd fucking sacrifice somebody too, dude. Shit, like
no, just throw someone in the volcano. Like
just throw someone in the volcano, dude. So that sucker come back.
We don't want none of that.
Was this your first eclipse?
Like my first solar eclipse. I've always wanted to see one since I was a kid. And we've had like the lunar eclipses where the moon kind of disappears, but we've never had a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
And it was a trip.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. People at home, if you guys seen the solar eclipse, please share your experiences. But
share your pictures if you'd like. You know.
Oh yeah. Can I show the pictures?
Yeah, definitely. You can put it on the video.
I'll put it on the video.
Oh,
yeah. But yes, directly after the eclipse, I wanted to wait to experience the eclipse, but after that, that's when I proposed to Wendy. So so I had the ring in my back pocket. I had it like initially in my hoodie pocket, but it was like sticking out like a little tiny box. I was like, oh, that's super obvious.
It wasn't noticeable.
Yeah, it's like a little, had a little cube boner or something. But I've had it in my back pocket and it looked like I had a freaking cube in my butt. But I had Wendy's friend recording because I told her like in the morning. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to propose to Wendy after the eclipse. So she was like crying in the morning apparently, and then she started recording us.
Her friend was crying.
Yeah, she was recording.
Oh, recording. I thought you said crying.
I said she was crying in the morning.
She was crying like in the morning, like before this all happened.
Oh,
like
but then because of the news.
Yeah, because of the news.
Oh, okay. Her, happy tears.
Yeah, happy tears. But yeah, in the moment, I was like sweating, dude, sweating and shaking. Like, I couldn't bring myself to like get the ring out of my pocket. Like, my hand was in my back pocket. I was like, I gotta do it. Present it.
Wait, so like, just to kind of paint a better or a more picture, was Wendy's friend like noticeable recording, and Wendy was like, what's she doing, or was she like hiding?
Yeah, she was like in front of us or like next to us.
Was it like those TikTok videos where like something happened and it's like, oh, like nobody notices the camera person, dude?
Yeah, I think she said something after about that. She was like, oh, why was she recording? Like, I thought she was getting a reaction from the eclipse like being over, but no, she was recording because she wanted to capture like the proposal.
Anyway, proceed, dude.
So you were sweating, dude?
Yeah, sweating, shaking. I finally got the ring box out. I was like trying to open it. It was like flipped around and it was all messed up.
He opened it upside down. The ring box.
It was all like all cocked. I just said, I was like, Wendy, like that's all I said. And I swear, like a second later, she was like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But according to Wendy, I just said her name and nothing else for like quite a bit, and then she just said yes. So I don't know, like the time perception was a little off there. I thought she said yes right away.
Yeah.
But I guess I kind of froze or something. I don't know.
That's alright. It's a very, very like
That's a very raw moment. So
decision. Yeah.
Even if it was just like played out like that, I think that's one of like the best ones that you can have, because it's like, I think it's like etched into your memory now. Did you just say her name and she just says yes right away? So that's very beautiful. But yeah, dude, like how was it after? Like, were you guys happy, crying?
Yeah, we're happy. She held her tears in because she was around her friend and that friend's family.
Oh, okay.
we were eating at the time, but both of us couldn't really eat because we're both like super shaky and like happy. And then when we finally got back to the car, because we had to leave right after to catch our flight, when she started crying and all that. So it was a good time, good little proposal there. I won't be able to top that with anything.
Definitely, dude. Yeah. Owen had sent me something that he was gonna say in Spanish, and I was confirming like the translation behind it. So I think the way he did it now is probably like the best way, because I had told him before that for my proposal, I had this idea of planning it as well, having someone record, going on a set destination, the cliche, right? But yeah, no. So one day I just felt it, dude, like right inside me. I felt some type of energy, and I just blurted out. To provide context, I proposed my wife in a parking lot in front of a coffee shop that we recently go to. So she went to the bathroom, and I was like contemplating the time from her coming back to the bathroom. I was in the car, and then I carried my ring, the ring, for like a good couple months, I think, since I had bought it, maybe something like that. But yeah, those are the raw moments are always the best. So again, Owen, congratulations. I just wish the best for you too. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now we just gotta wait for Hazy up in here. TikTok.
Yeah, I wait. It's because this man set the bar so.
He set the bar so high, dude.
That's just to the moon and back. It's just all the way to the sun, dude.
Oh shoot!
God,
like I'd have to go back in time, like sabotage his, just like a proposal.
Yeah, dude. My wife saw his post on Instagram. She was like, "Oh, that's romantic." I saw it too. Got me a tear in my eye. I was like, "Damn!" Like I didn't think of something romantic like that. And I was like, "I'm not romantic anymore." Dude. So set the bar high, Owen. You're setting the bar high. That's great.
That's what I was telling. That's what I was talking to Juan about the other day. Like I'm gonna have to use my Twitter sources and hit up Elon Musk to you know what? We gotta go to space right now.
Do something crazy.
That's cool. But yeah, wishing the best for both of y'all. And again, congratulations, Owen. Today, I went to go see apparently today's the 20th anniversary of Shrek 2.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so because I wanted to go see another movie after work today, but then my local my local theater was hosting the 20th anniversary of Shrek 2, so I was like, oh fuck it, $5. So that was definitely a steal.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, dude, I forget how good of a movie Shrek 2 is, dude. That thing was great, especially the soundtrack, which is something that we've all discussed here before. The soundtrack is like
number 1, dude, or 2.
The soundtrack is like one of the best ones, like best in the movies, like from the movies that I've seen. So I enjoyed my time watching Shrek 2. And I was gonna ask something because I was gonna ask Casey. I haven't watched Shrek 2 in Spanish. Usually it's been Shrek 1. So
to be fair, if I might add to that, I more or less have a recollection of Shrek 1 being better in Spanish, but Shrek 2 I've always watched it in English.
Oh, you have?
For me, Shrek 2 English is like the definitive way to watch it, but Shrek 1 in Spanish is a definitive way.
Oh, okay. And the reason I asked because in Shrek 1, when Gingy is being interrogated by Lord Farquaad, in the English it says the Muffin Man, but in Spanish it says Bing Bon.
Yeah.
But
and you know what's funny about it? Funny enough, the only reason that the whole script was changed. Big shout out to the comedian and the freaking actor. He has a lot of stuff. Eugenio Derbez, movie. He's a director too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he saw the script that was in Spanish, but it's like, well, this isn't really relatable. You know how in English it's like I'm making waffles, and then like it was translated into what it would be in English, but it's like, well, we don't really in Hispanic culture, like Like let's just let me like give me some freedom to make it more like relatable. And they gave him the green light, dude. And most of those jokes written in the Shrek 1 were him, dude.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He had the freedom to rewrite most of the script, dude. Like at least for the lines, for the line delivery, because he's like, this is more relatable. Which is like, oh, ping-pong or fucking what else was it? Like Los Tamales, when freaking Donkey says Los Tamales. A bunch of those jokes was thanks to him, dude. So big shout out to that amazing comedian, Eugenio Derbez.
Big shout out. But in Shrek 2, the ping pong. So in Shrek 2, you know, Shrek asks Gingy, like, is the Muffin Man still here? What's the translation there? Because I don't recall.
I haven't watched it in Spanish in a while, to be fair, because like I said, like the Shrek 2 at that point, like I did watch it in English. It was just Shrek 1 that I was introduced to in Spanish, and it was just like, okay, this is the definitive way to watch it.
Yeah, because I've
watched both versions, dude.
Because the Muffin Man is not something in.
Yeah, if I were to say the Muffin Man in Spanish culture, like, okay, ¿quién es ese? Like, who is that? Like, the jokes would miss. That's the reason why they did that.
Yeah, and then I didn't realize that it's such a meme movie, like how we discussed before. Again, that movie is just a meme. And then the part where he's sleeping, where they're both sleeping after their fight in the castle, right before where he says "a scary book." On top of the roof of the bed is Sir Justin. I didn't know that was Justin's.
Yeah, it's Justin Timberlake, dude. Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, because my wife laughed, and I'm like, Sir Justin, and it has like an autographed signature, and I'm like, who's that? And she's like, it's Justin Timberlake. So I didn't realize like how much of a meme that movie is.
It's supposed to be like, yeah, a lot of those celebrities exist in real time in their universe.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. It was a joy. But yeah, let's get into some topics today. So my first topic, maybe you guys can relate to this, but damn, traffic, like just kind of playing off of what Owen had said a couple days ago about just fighting traffic every day, dude. I think LA drivers, dude, they're like the worst. And the reason I'm saying this is because I recently took my dad to LAX airport for his flight. And goddamn, bro, like the traffic, well, number one, the traffic is so bad. People are pretty crazy. They don't have any type of etiquette driving, unlike other countries, I think. And may I say, the international terminal, bro, that shit gets so fucking packed for no reason. Oh, yeah. Well, while all the domestic flights are so open, like literally to get there with no traffic, it should take me maybe.
And the funny thing, like you live down there, you're like, you know, near the airport, like relative to like everybody else, right? So there should be no reason why it could take so long. But traffic is a bitch, dude. Like,
dude, like it literally takes me without traffic to get to the airport to a terminal roughly about maybe 10 to 12 minutes. And that day it took me, I think, roughly 45 minutes because, you know, I had to go through the freeway. And then since it's a international flight, usually these flights get packed and they're always at night when everybody's out of work, traveling out from work, the people who work from LAX or whatever. So it took a minute to get to the terminal. And then once you get into the terminal, fucking a merry-go-round, dude. Oh, trying to merge to the lane that you need to go was just so anxiety inducing.
Yeah,
you gotta take your turn, bro. You gotta be balls. You gotta challenge everybody, dude. Like I wish you would hit me.
At LAX,
Yeah, I mean, I can.
But if you wait for your turn, no one's gonna let you pass. So you gotta just cut someone off. And if they honk at you, they honk at you. Like, if they hit you, you blame them, dude, and that's it.
Blame them. I just feel like there could be a better system on how the airport has a drop-off system, because the way it works is the most right two lanes, those are used for the cars to merge in and for the people to get out. But as the other lanes, the ones on the left, they get packed. Sometimes it gets hard for the cars to like merge out. So usually what I do is I leave my dad like right before the terminal. So he has to like walk a bit. So that's fine. But man, have you guys ever driven to LAX or?
On numerous occasions. If I could add to the LAX, or at least in that area, a couple, I think last year, me, Marlene, and my mom, we went to go watch a concert. I think I told you about it. We went to go watch the Grupo Firme concert. That same day, the concert was like in the other, like, so SoFi was one, and the other one, what's the name of the other one? They're both like right next to each other. SoFi, and what's the name of the other one?
The Forum?
The other stadium? The Forum, yeah. We were in the SoFi, and Manal was in the Forum. Point being, we got a Motel 6 down the block, walking distance. Nobody wanted to walk, so all right, we'll just get an Uber. The Uber took us all the way the fuck around. We're like, well, we didn't know. To be fair, we didn't know where our entrance was gonna be. We had gotten floor seats. We didn't know where we were gonna be. Turns out she dropped us off on the other side of the Forum, so we had to walk our stupid asses all around.
Is that like by the cemetery? Because I feel like that's.
Yeah, I think that's where we got dropped. And then, well, I'm not gonna go into too much detail about how the event turned out, just for the sake of it. But when we left, there was no way we were gonna get any cars. So we walked, dude. Took us 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get to our motel. It was walking distance. We would have walked there the first time. We would have made it there. Like, to be fair, I think I told you we missed like maybe like an hour and a half of the concert just getting to it and traffic and like the lines. Like, it was just, oh my god, it was a mess.
It's just so crowded nowadays, dude. Like, even going to Disneyland is not enjoyable because, oh my goodness, it gets so packed. Like,
that's that's why I usually tell you, like, I enjoy Six Flags. I enjoy Horror Nights. But dude, the fucking lines, bro. You're there for, if you want, like, you go early to try to take advantage of your day, but you're just in line for like maybe 8 hours, and you're enjoying 30 minutes of it, dude. It's just, oh my god.
Because I think even when we went to Horror Nights, like the first time, like us four, we got on a lot of mazes. I feel
nice. We just got lucky, dude. And to be fair, like, if there's conversation, it's fine, but for the most part, you're just standing around or leaning on the rails, dude. And it's just, oh my god.
No, but I'm saying, like, couple years ago, we got on a lot of stuff, even if it was Disneyland and stuff. And then, like, now, after COVID, I don't know.
I recall. It's just, I don't know, there's just a lot of people.
They're just going to start limiting. No kids in adult areas and limit the amount of people
that they sell to.
But are you guys?
I think it's just that they really, really need to have a cutoff. Like, I'd rather not be able to get a ticket than get a ticket and it be crowded. Like, be limited. Like, okay, they're not gonna do that because it's not profitable. Right? It doesn't make sense. Right? They're making money.
Yeah,
but it's true. Like, realistically have like a ballpark number. Like, okay, like over, like when we reach 30,000 guests, and I'm being generous. Maybe it's like a fucking much longer number than that. That's a cutoff. Like, you cannot buy your ticket. Like, you cannot show up today.
No ticket for you.
It's way too many people, dude.
Yeah, but along with the LA traffic, Hazy had mentioned it, which I was going to discuss, like the being an aggressive driver. Are you guys aggressive drivers?
Nah, normally I'm not. It's just like at LAX, you have to be.
But how? I feel like I'm just too nice.
No, yeah, you just gotta time it. Like when you have the merge, just wait for the car next to you to pass, and right when that happens, boom.
Like, wait for that opening, like, get that opening. Don't wait for them to, like, wait for you, because they're not gonna wait for you. Even if you're looking them right in the eyes, dude, like, they don't care. They're trying to get out of there just like you, dude.
And like I understand if I get cut off too, I'm like, oh well, I would have done that too.
Interesting. Are you guys like what's the word? Not aggressive driver, but the people who like have drive like when people cut you off or people not obeying the rules of the road. What would that be called? And you just start complaining.
I have like a rage or like a
road rage. There we go.
Road rage.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys have road rage?
Like I don't. I do like I get upset if someone does something stupid or like illegal, but I don't like.
I think one thing. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I always do that. Sorry.
No, go for it. Go for it.
What I was gonna say is like one thing that always annoys me. Respect to anyone that does drive motorcycles, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Oh, motorcycles!
It's like the most annoying shit ever. Where it's just like I'm just driving, dude, and they just expect you to like move when they're just driving between lanes, and it's like, and if you don't, they kind of just like push you out, like, dude, like.
I have a story about a motorcycle, but I want to hear Owen's thought again.
If I'm in the far left lane, I'll move over a little bit for them. But like, if I see them coming, if I don't see them coming, it's like.
And then sometimes they just like throw a whole fucking fit about shit. And it's like, dude, stay in the fucking lane, dude. Okay, yeah, you fit through there, but like, don't be upset when like someone doesn't fucking see you, dude. Like,
right. So, this happened to me. The good thing you brought motorcycles, because the other day, this is not the story, but the other day, like, I had dropped off my wife to a building somewhere, because she had an errand to do, and I was waiting on the curb in my car with the windows down. I don't understand why motorcyclists who have like the choppers, the Harley Davidsons, dude, they have a fucking radio system, like stereos, full blast, dude. I don't understand. Like, okay, sure, you're trying to listen to the music, but it's like party level loud, like club level.
To be fair, they're trying to listen to music over their engine, dude. So that's kind of, and their helmet, like, it's kind of hard.
Freaking blasting their ears, yeah.
That's just so loud. That shit was like right next to me, dude. I was on the curb and the motorcycle just passed by. Thing is, there was traffic, dude, and that shit was just so loud. I don't understand, but I guess that makes sense for.
And I feel like, honestly, respect. Like, I'm trying to like diss like bicyclists, like cyclists or any of that, but
no, I don't diss.
They have this like, I don't know, this like there's never like a biker in a good mood, dude. Like they're always like fucking like chest puffed up, fucking like ready to like. I wish someone would try me today. Like it's like they're always in that mood. And it's like, why, bro? Like, it's not my fault.
Always fighting for their life on the streets.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so my
story, they're always on guard again.
With the motorcycle is I remember I commuted to my college back in the day. It was probably 2018 maybe. At the time I had my Chevrolet Silverado truck and my truck. So in order for me to go to the main street, it's like maybe 2 blocks from my house. So it's just 2 blocks straight, right? So before I turn right to the main street, on the left side of the street, there's like a police department. A fireplace department. And that's probably maybe 2-3 blocks away lengthwise. So it's relatively far. Enough for like, if someone was coming down that road and they see me peeking to make a right, they'll notice me. Hence, they'll slow down or they'll expect me to turn because they're so far away. And I'm like, okay, I have the right of way. But this one day, dude, I was making a right, so I was peeking. I see a motorcyclist very far away, dude, very far away. Keep in mind, the speed limit of that particular road is like 35, 40 miles per hour, right? So standard for a main road.
Okay.
So
he saw you turning, he floored it, dude. Like, so he gets mad. Hey, bro.
So I turned. Yeah, so that's exactly what happened. So I turned because I was like, okay, I'm fucking clear, dude. And I'm driving. You know, normally I had a bagel in my hands. I was driving with one hand, eating on the other. And then this motorcycle guy like gets close to my window, like driver window. And he's just like cruising with me down the street as I head towards the highway. And I'm kind of playing dumb. I'm like, I'm playing dumb. So I was like, I make it like I don't notice him, right? But I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, why is he here? Like, that's a little weird. So he gets closer to me and he knocks my window as we're driving. So then
I hope you didn't put the window down. Please tell me.
So like, I turn to my left, and he does like a gesture. I don't know if it's I don't remember if he was like trying to get me to like pull over, or I don't know what it was, but he did some hand gesture. And since I was going the speed limit and that knock distracted me, I didn't realize that I was coming into a stoplight. So it was already like done with the yellow into a stoplight. So I brake that shit, dude. Like I brake. And this motherfucker took it as if I was trying to
fight him, dude. Oh my god.
Or I don't know what he thought, but
so this is what I mean, dude. Like, why is it that some bikers are just like mad all the time, dude? Like, is it because they're uncomfortable, dude, in that damn chair?
I don't know, dude.
It's like he's in a good mood, dude. And they just get out. He's like, "Oh, dude, today I'm gonna have a great day." So they get on the bike. Fuck, dude, dude. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
So I floor the fucking brake because I noticed that I have a stop sign coming up. So I guess he thought I was trying to maybe hit him in some way, or I don't know why.
You're trying to fight, bro. Oh my god.
So then
I'm just getting mad with you, dude. I'm sorry.
No, it's understandable, dude. And so I did that and I stopped. And then the biker, he did kind of like a full, like a U-turn, but he stayed within the flow of traffic that side. But it was empty because it was like morning time, like 8. And tell me why he fucking like, he went back, he revved up, and then he just like zoomed past me while smacking my freaking my left side mirror. And that
what is it about mirrors, bro? I have a story about that too, but go ahead. Sorry, I don't keep interrupting, but it's just like, oh.
So he like intentionally smacks my mirror. That shit flips like it doesn't break because my truck was very like, it's a sturdy truck, so it doesn't break easily. So the only thing that it did was it just like because you know how they bend inwards, so it just bent outwards. So it bent outwards, but it's a 360 mirror, so nothing really happened to it. So I'm like confused, and then I see him like zooming, and I think he like flicks me off, and I'm like eating my bagel, and I'm like, what the heck just happened? Like what? Like
nah, dude. Let me tell you a story, dude. Like, see, if you're still talking about it, like, I'm sorry. Let me tell you about it. I've had the same situation happen with me, dude. Very similar, dude. I moved over to the carpool lane. I don't know what the fuck a single biker is doing in the carpool lane, but that fool was there, dude. That fool was there and zooming, dude. I didn't see him. Like, to be fair, I didn't see him. That's fair, whatever. I didn't see him because that fool was in the middle of the lane. He was in my blind spot. I looked. I didn't see him. I didn't hear his fucking. I guess he was just quiet that day, dude. I don't know. I had music. I had Future blasting. I don't know. I move over, dude, and I guess I cut him off, dude. He moves over to my like to my side, dude, on my mirror, punches that shit, dude, and takes off, dude. I was mad. I chased his stupid ass.
Are you serious?
I chased him because he was fucking annoying, fucking coward. Dude, he punched my mirror, like the same thing where they do that. They always go for the mirrors too, dude. Punch your mirror and then just take off. And I'm like, dude, like if you want to fight him, like get up on the next exit. He fucking zoomed away, dude. Like, all right, dog, goodbye. But dude, it is true because there's always like, I don't know why breakers are just like very, very like defensive. Like I'm not over here trying to start anything like that.
Right, yeah.
It's just like, why, dude? Why are you in a bad mood,
dude? Like after he punched my mirror, I pulled over to the side and I just flipped it back. And in my head, I'm like, damn, like if I had a fucking dash cam, I could have possibly taken him to court. Maybe not, but I started thinking about like he was at a certain distance that I can calculate that for sure he was speeding, and he just happened to not notice me as I was creeping the corner, right? So of course I'm pretty sure he was speeding because I saw him way far away. So I was like, all right, cool, I can clear this fucking right turn. But
I think it's just the entitlement that upsets me. Maybe not every biker's like that. Let's just be fair, right? But it happens way too often.
But yes, bikers out there, I don't have any beef. It just happened to me out of nowhere, and it's just, I respect y'all. I give y'all space. I share the lanes. When I'm on the carpool lane and you have the bikers, going through that, I intentionally make myself scoot over to the side so they can so they can cross over. But
it's like moving over for a freaking toddler, dude. He better wait his turn, dude.
But yeah, man, traffic, the etiquette on the streets here in LA is pretty crazy. So thankfully I haven't gotten in any accidents. So I think I'm a very good careful driver. Have you guys gotten into any auto accidents?
Small ones. Like I got backed into in Costco, and then the other time in K-Town. Like one of the lights were out, and you know when that happens, it's like a stop sign, pretty much.
Yeah.
Big turn. So it was kind of a busy intersection, but when I got to it, like I waited for my turn, so the me and the person across went, but for some reason, like the person, just like Korean lady, like didn't stop at all, even though like it was backed up. Like you see what's happening, and you're stopping and going, and she didn't stop, so she just hit me on the side.
No, but it wasn't major, right? Like, did you guys exchange insurances and stuff?
Yeah, so we did all that, but that was my old car too, so it was like whatever.
There was one dude. It wasn't the two reason, but it was already when I was already here in Bakersfield. I had Marlene's Prius. I went to like a tire shop down the street, and there was this lady parked in front of me. I parked like a reasonable distance behind me so she could get out and everything, right? Like maybe like 2 car lengths away, right? I was just waiting in the car because somebody's gonna come up or whatever. They were like moving the cars. She starts backing up, fool. Like reverse. I'm just there. Parked, dude. Backing up. She hits me, bro. I thought she was gonna stop. She hits me. She was like, "Why didn't you move? Why didn't you back up? 'Cause I'm fucking parked. Why the fuck did you? Why did you stop? You see me fucking behind you, dude. Made a whole fucking fit about it, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
I had another situation. If we're talking about accidents, let me tell you, dude. When I was in LA, when I had my my Veloster, and that just scared me, but it worked out. It worked for some. It just worked out. I'm not gonna say
Hyundai.
Yeah, my little Hyundai. So we were attending to a shopping center. We're gonna get some Wobble Girl on Slauson and like Avalon. We were just gonna like get something to eat, me and my cousin. And I turned right, fool. I did not see the guy. I turned right into like the parking lot, like in like the driveway. I hit this guy.
No.
I hit this guy on his bike, fool.
No.
He just like he does a flip. He does a flip over my hood.
No.
I like fall on the floor, dude.
No.
I feel bad about it. No, let me tell you. So that happens, and there was a cop in front of me. Just by the way, like he was parked. He was parked like a little after the driveway. So like a cop was in front of me. I hit this guy. He flips over my shit. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like I'm gonna get in trouble.
That's it, dude.
So I get out. So I step out of the car. I check what I'm like, dude. Like I'm like, oh, are you okay, dude? So this is what happens. I'm not gonna say. I don't know. I don't know if the cop had any prejudices, but I'll go about the story. So, like I said, the guy flips over my bike, like full on flip, fucking 360 flip, lands on his fucking ass. And I pull over, I check, I'm like, hey dude, you alright? Like, yeah, but you messed up my bike. Dude, the cop pulls up on us and he's like, hey sir, are you alright? He's like, I see he messed up your car. Like, and I'm like, and he's like, do you want to press charges? He tells me, he's like, do you want to press charges? Because like the bike shouldn't be on the sidewalk. As soon as that happened, dude, it was just like, okay, like survival mode. Oh, dude, like, you know what? Like, it's good. Like, we'll both fix our own thing, dude. It's fine. I could have like been an asshole, but I'm like, no, dude, the cop literally was like, to be fair, it is by law, but it's like, I hit him, dude. But I just felt bad, but the cop was just like, no, you're the victim here, dude. I'm the victim.
I would have stepped outside.
But realistically, it's like, dude, if I try to press charges, I have him repair my bumper. It's like, dude, he's respect. I don't know what his. I don't know what his job application is, but like if he's riding on the bike, I'm not gonna assume he doesn't have a high source of income, but I'm just gonna say he doesn't, right?
Did you fix his bike?
He's not gonna fix my car, dude. So I was nice enough to, you know what, like put your bike in the car. I'll take you. I'll get you some rem to fix it. I'll do that for you. I feel bad about it, right?
Yeah.
So we got to the bike shop. This dude, like, I was fixing his bike. He was trying to get like an expensive room. Like, no, that's not what we're doing, dude. I'm repairing your bike, dude. Like, don't take this shit. Like, don't try to take advantage of me, dog. Because I'll leave you here right now.
Yeah.
He started being aggressive. Like, he started being aggressive, and I just ditched him at that bike shop. Like, maybe like 20 blocks from where he was, dude. I'm like, all right, dude. Like, you want to be an asshole, dude? Like, goodbye. But yeah, dude, that day scared me because I'm like, fuck, like, what's gonna happen? I didn't see him, dude, but it worked out in my favor somehow.
I would have stepped outside the car. I don't speak English. I'm sorry. No.
They were any fucking ice, dude. All right, fool.
No, yeah, I haven't gotten into an accident, but I have like backed up on a couple of people on accident, but I have gotten away with it by
like you talking about it in the corner of my block, dude. There's this lady that I was just making a right. I did not see her, bro.
Nah, dude.
I like nudged her with my hamburger vehicle, dude, and she kind of like did like a little roll across it. And she's like, hey, like what the hell? I'm like, I didn't see.
Let it be known that Hazy has a track record of hitting people, making rights.
Don't be pedestrian, dude, on my right hand side because you're at risk.
It's that that male or what they say that males don't have peripheral vision apparently, so
because I have hunter eyes, dude. I just see forward.
Hunter eyes, okay. Well, yeah, that's my little topic conundrum, and I kind of wanted to see what you guys experiences were driving around here in LA. Viewers, if you guys have any crazy interactions in traffic, especially here in LA, please share, comment, and like. But yeah, anybody want to take off the next topic?
I want to wrap it up with mine if you don't mind. I think I usually been doing it that way, so if you guys don't mind me wrapping it up with mine, then let's start with Owen.
It's Gucci.
Cool.
Only if you're ready though. If you're ready, let's hop in.
Continuing off with my little story, my little trek. Are there any experiences, any natural or space, or any experiences that really kind of stuck with you in the natural world? Like you're so in awe of like this freaking.
Like you mean
waterfall.
you mean like occurrences like in nature, or you mean like just like
in nature, like that you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like I've been sheltered throughout my whole life. It's just recently now that I'm starting to venture out to other states, other areas. So as far as for current, I don't know, earthquakes. Do earthquakes count?
Oh yeah, you would take that.
Yeah, we got a lot of earthquakes here in Cali. They haven't been major, so that's good. They've all been very minor, and you know you get the crazy people out here like, oh, you gotta wait for the big one. The big one's coming.
Yeah,
but that shit hasn't came by. But
you never know, it might.
Memories. I think one of them that I did experience, I'd have to maybe go get a little more information about it because it's been so long ago. But
a flu shot?
No, like something that we did, like something that's memorable, like a national monument or something that was like breathtaking in nature.
No, but
we went to.
Why'd you say flu shot?
I didn't say flu shot. I said something, dude. I don't think it was flu shot.
Did he just say that his a memory that he holds is getting a flu shot? Did he say flu shot, Owen?
I thought I heard flu shot.
I said something, dude. Okay, well, let's go back to the topic. So I was just gonna say that let's get back on topic.
Okay. Go ahead.
But I was gonna say like a memorable nature experience that I've had was when I used to take we used to take trips down to Mexico, like me, my brother, my parents. We went to these islands that were open. I want to say in Mazatlan, like the beaches of Mazatlan. By the way, the beaches of Mazatlan are beautiful, dude. It's like white sand and clear waters. Like you can see your feet, and the water's warm, by the way, so you don't have to like. It's not like the San Pedro, Dockweiler, dirty ass water that you can't see.
Bacteria in the sand.
It's just dirty, dude. The seaweed chokes you. Like it's not like that. It's just clean. So we take a boat out to an island, like maybe like 20-30 minutes from the shore, and we end up going. At that point I was already like a decent swimmer, dude. We end up having to jump because the ship couldn't get onto the island. Like it was like, or else gonna get stuck there. We had to jump into the water and swim to the island, dude. Like,
was it deep?
It was ocean. Like you could see the coral reefs under us. It was a very, very beautiful experience. But it was just like, if you can't swim, like my mom couldn't swim. Like we have they had a lot of life jackets.
Mm-hmm.
It was very beautiful, dude. Like you're in the water. I had one of my uncles, dude, actually swam. I don't know how he made it all the way down. He walked in there, dude. He was just like an Olympic swimmer, dude. He just like full dolphined in there, and like he touched the coral reefs and came back. But it was just like very, very beautiful. You could just see like all the way into the water.
Yeah, I wish I can. Hopefully, just by how this year is, hopefully we'll get to see some cool stuff. Maybe like the only thing that I can recall that was very like I'm in awe would be the nights in Mexico, because my family lives in the rural area. So
Ay, mis hijos.
no, shut up.
Ay, mis hijos.
So there's no like lighting, right? There's no city. It's just farmland, rural, and at night you get to see like the stars, and it's not like how you see them here in LA. It's very like it's just sprinkled, right? So you see a lot of the stars. You can possibly see the line of the Milky Way, maybe. But yeah, that's one thing that I can recall that is definitely that put me in awe. I do want to go see. I think I want to start small because, again, I've been seeing a lot of bear videos.
Oh.
And I want to go to the national parks here in California. But again, those bears, I don't know about that one.
I think we'll be all right.
I think the chance of dying to a bear attack is low, but never zero. And if you're there, it's definitely higher than zero, dude.
No, dude, I don't trust myself. Like, I saw this one video of this dude fighting like a little, I don't know if it was a cub, but it was a bear. He was on the edge of a cliff.
Oh, hell no.
And the bear was literally right, like, essentially clawing at him, like, from the bottom. And he's just, like, kicking and screaming. But he was able to get the bear, like, push off the bear, and the bear kind of, like, tumbled, but it ran away. But still, to have an experience like that, no, thank you. I think the closest I'll do would be, like, a zoo. Or maybe Hawaii. Did I see anything in Hawaii? That was very... I didn't go see the volcanoes. The volcano.
Volcanoes.
Yeah, dude. I really haven't experienced. Maybe a shooting star.
Oh, yeah.
Those are always nice to see. Unless it was a launch of something. I don't know, but you travel a lot, right? Other than the Eclipse, would you rank any other one that you've witnessed? Experienced?
Kind of similar to you, like we went to Joshua Tree, all the stars. That was cool. Or I think in Hawaii, went with my friend Cassius and another friend that lives there, Quinny. We went up to the Manoa Falls. Like, it's a little hike. You can go up to the like waterfalls, kind of in the mountains a little bit. You can go off the trail and up into the higher waterfalls, which they really suggest you don't do, but we did anyway. So that was really cool. It's like a little pool, or like a secluded pool up in the mountain that we're just chilling in. That was nice. A little nature.
I need one of those.
Yeah. And my dog kind of trips me out every day because, like, are you really a dog? Like, it's a corgi, like, super short and, like, fat. Like, how did you survive, like, in the wild way back in the day? I don't know.
Wait, there are such thing as wild corgis? Nah, dude.
Nah, I think they were selectively bred, like, to be like that. But it just trips me out. Like dogs used to be wild and, like, wolf-like, you know, but now they're inept.
Yeah, I looked at my pugs, and one of them has to sleep under a blanket, and the other one freaking snores. So.
No, yeah, dude. I took a picture of my pug the other day. She's such an old lady, and sometimes like they're a little dumb sometimes. Yep. So in the backyard, or in the shed that they live in, there's like a chair that has these woven supporting structures under the chair, under where you sit, like support. It's a four stand chair, like 4 legs, so it has like the supporting structures right crossing each other to support the legs. And my little pug's just like there under the chair with her chin on one of the supports. So she's like sleeping, but her neck is like looking up because she's resting her face on the thing. But you can tell she looks very old because the way that she breathes, and she's just like, she can just knock out anywhere. But no, yeah, dude, pugs. I don't know how they survive. Apparently, they're lap dogs that originated from Egypt. I could be wrong. Fact check me.
It should be China.
China? Or Asian countries?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fact check that, but yeah, pugs in hot climate, no, because sometimes my dog likes to run, and she'd be having like little asthma attacks, or she's just like breathing hard, so it kind of scares me a bit, especially when at this age that she's in now, she's gonna have an aneurysm. But no, dude. Hopefully this year I get to travel more. I don't know where I want to go. Like,
funny enough though, you don't have to go to every wonder of the world, right? You could just go to like another city, and it's like, oh shit, you'll find something.
Well, that's the thing, because I was like, I was talking to my wife about it. I was like, what other state would we go to? What other states have that California doesn't have? You know,
Ohio.
Yeah, they got.
You gotta just go to Ohio, man.
I'm gonna get killed out there, bro. Like, I even refuse to go to Mexico right now because the stuff that's happening there. But
yeah, we won't go into detail in case they're listening. But yes,
yeah, because like if they see me in those areas, they're gonna be like, even though I'm very fair caramel colored, they're gonna be like, yeah, that's a gabacho, that's a white dude right there. I'm not gonna be recognized as their kind. But yeah, hopefully I get to travel more.
So what I would be speaking of, well, more or less, I will be sharing a story from my childhood. Yes, childhood. I'm not condoning this. Don't do. If you're at the age I was at that time, you shouldn't be doing that. But
when was the first time you guys drank?
I could share that too. So both of these instances happened with a dear friend of mine. The one that I mentioned. Listen to our previous podcast. If you listen to this one, dude,
shout out to you, friend.
I'm not gonna say who, just out of privacy and all that, but you know who you are, man. If you watch this podcast, you're gonna enjoy the story, and you can fact check me, dude. So the first time I ever drank, there was a liquor store in front of my high school. That's right. I was like, I'm talking about 9th grade high school, like baby, dude, like just a little mustache and all. And there's a liquor store in front of our school, and we walked in. And we just asked the guy, hey, can you get us, because like, we're kids, and like, hey, can you, like, here's money, like, keep the change, can you just get us 2 Four Locos? The guy got us 2 Four Locos, by the way. Four Locos at that time. How did you know
what Four Locos was at 9th grade?
I think just other kids talk about it, dude. It was more or less just that. I was just like, oh, well, let's see what it's about, right? Never drank it. By the way, before that, like, I hadn't really drank in my life, dude, right?
That's crazy.
We got the Four Locos. I forgot what flavors we got. We just got 4. I think we got like a watermelon one. I got a fruit punch one. Correct me, by the way, if you listen to the podcast, if I'm wrong in the comments, please. And we ended up
Cherry Blossom.
Cherry Blossom?
Wait, let me get this call real quick. My wife's calling me. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, we're gonna have this brief intermission here. Today we have our sponsor. Who's our sponsor today, Owen?
Our sponsor today is Genshin Impact. Download Genshin Impact off the App Store or Google Play, and open up your gacha crates to discover what characters you want to play. Genshin Impact. Download it today.
Genshin Impact.
Was that like unpaid advertising? Anyways,
that's what we did last time.
That's funny. Anyways, let me go back to it. Okay, so we ended up walking to my dude. Was it middle school? No, this was middle school, bro. This is even younger. Jesus Christ! It was no.
That even begs the question more. How do you know about Four Locos, bro?
It was high school. I'm like, it was 9th grade high school. Okay, so we ended up getting Four Locos. Because other kids our age or maybe older just talked about it. Like, oh, have you tried Four Locos or whatever? Just kids being kids trying shit, right? So we got the Four Locos. We had them in our backpack. We didn't drink publicly because shit, of course you're gonna know, dude. We ended up deciding to walk to my aunt's house that lived in front of the Conference High School, the middle school. So it was like maybe like 10 blocks away from my school. We walked there. My aunt wasn't there yet, so I walked in. We got in. We ended up sitting in the backyard. I drank half of the Four Loko, and I was just never been drunk before. It was just like, no, I'm lying. I had been drunk before in fucking Mexico. I used to drink wine coolers, dude. I was hip.
What?
Yeah, dude, like 12-year-old me was drinking wine coolers. Anyway, we'll go back to we're back in the US again, okay? we're just in. They had like a little. It was kind of like a swing, but like a chair kind of thing. It's like a bench swing. I don't know how to explain
A
it.
swing chair.
A swing chair, I guess. We were just sitting on it drinking, dude. I drank half of it. I was fucking trash, dude. So we ended up calling his girlfriend at the time and one of her friends at the time, and they picked us up, dude. Like they walked us over. Like we had to be held, dude. Like we were just like, whoa. We get home. We
Was this
rest
on a
off.
school night?
It was on a school night too, dude. We had school the next day. Like whatever.
Dang.
Okay. So with this same friend, fast forward to 10th or 11th. No, I want to say 10th or 11th. No, it was 10th grade in high
So
school.
what
We had
happened when you
Casey.
got home? Did your mom smack the
Nothing
shit out of you?
too. I spent a lot of time alone, to be fair, because my parents like worked a lot, so I got away with a lot of stuff. Let's just be fair, right? And I ended up going back home that day. Pass out is I was shit faced, dude. So I'm gonna go back to the story I was gonna address the first time. My first edible experience. Oh my goodness. Let's just hop right into it.
So I've heard that the first one is not always the best experience.
You kind of gotta get a.
It's because you don't know how. It's because at that point, I guess you didn't know how to gauge the. We didn't know how to gauge the dosage.
Oh.
So we'll hop into the story, dude. So, the same day, it was early in the morning. We had at that time he was a friend of ours. I'm not gonna. His K. The friend that we did the substance with, the edible with, his name is K, right? We'll just say K. This guy S, he was like a little like a scrawny, like a kind of like a small guy, right? He tells us like, oh dude, like I'm still high, dude. I took this edible that I got from, by the way, it was like this store in front of the school too, and this guy, his name was like Ronaldo, and he just happened, he had sold like sodas. He has like a little store like for candy and all that stuff, and he like picked up the candy, dude, and he had them like stashed under it. It was just like a very low key thing. It was so funny, but he had told us, and he was like, oh dude, I took this edible, dude, and it hit me while I was in the shower. He said he passed out in the shower, dude, and he was just there.
No.
In the shower, like he fell asleep and he woke up maybe like 4 hours later, dude, still high. Like he wasn't able to get out of the shower, dude.
What?
So we were just like we didn't believe it because like we said, like he wasn't like a very like fit dude. He was like a very scrawny, small build. So like you're just weak, fool. So we went to the guy. We got our money together. We were excited. Like we got our money together. I think it was like $25. I got like 10. Like K, sorry, K got. It's all good. Yeah, I believe it. K got the rest of the money. We went to Ronaldo, our guy. We split it in half. I had one. He had the other half. We just walked home. So our house is maybe from Broadway to where my house was at the time is maybe like a mile or two away. We walked home, finished it, got home. It hadn't hit us or anything. Maybe like we're home alone, by the way. We're at home. Maybe like half an hour had passed. Nothing. We just gotta wait a little bit longer. An hour passed, dude. Nothing, bro. And we're just like, is this it, bro? Is this what this man was hyping up?
Yeah.
At that point, dude, we called him like, hey, dude, like this hasn't done anything, bro. He's like, oh, I don't know, bro. You just gotta wait a while, fool. It hasn't done anything. All right, bro. At that point, it was already like around 2:30 or 3. It was like on a Wednesday. I remember clearly because that's the day we would get out early, like around 1. And my mom just got home. We weren't worried. Like my homie Kay was on the computer, just listening to music, doing some of that stuff, and I was just like in the living room. Then my mom, she got home and everything, and she's like, "Oh, hey, could you check if your brother's already coming back from school? He used to walk home with the neighbors next door."
Mm-hmm.
I step out, open the door, get to the front, walk to the front gate. You guys been to my house, it's like a very short walk to the front gate to where the street would be.
Yeah.
I peek right, and as soon as I turn around to walk back to the front porch, it's just like a instant, like a.
This man teleported.
I just teleported, dude, to my porch, and I was just like a deep breath, like a. You ever been? Because I know you guys have been like really drunk or maybe under the influence, and like respectfully, you don't have to share if you have or haven't, but you know when you do those deep breaths that you catch yourself, you're just like, like I had one of those, and I was just like, fuck. I'm all excited. I'm a kid, so I'm over here all excited. I'm like, oh shit, like it's crazy. I walk into the living room. My friend Kay is passed out on the computer listening to Kid Cudi. I was like, oh shit, like, this thing really like got to him too. So I try to play it. I've always been really good at like playing off like all those kind of things. And I told him, hey, you know what? We're gonna go see if my brother's already walking back. Like, where I'm gonna go pick him up or meet him halfway. He said, okay, like just don't take too long, cool.
Yeah.
We walk out, dude, and I get to the next door neighbor's house, and like I get a considerable distance, and I'm looking at my friend Kay, and I'm like, dude, like this shit hit. I'm like, yeah, fool. And I'm over here. I stand up and I put my hands to the side, and you know, like the jellyfish from SpongeBob when fucking SpongeBob started doing the little little jellyfish party. I start moving around, and I'm like, dude, I feel like a freaking balloon, dude. I'm just like fucking moving side to side, and my head is floating in place. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
So then we hit the corner. We make it to our brother's school was like maybe like a block or two away. We make it to the next street over, and I see a kid. I kid you not. I looked at him clear as day. I wasn't blind at that point. It was my brother, dude. I'm over here screaming, Alex! Alex! And then my friend Kay is like, dude, it's not him, dude. Chill. I'm like, yes, it is, fool. Shut up. Alex! That whatever kid it was, dude, he got closer, and it just like if you're looking at a mirage, it just like was not him anymore. I'm just like, oh shit, it's not him, bro. And then I look at the kid. I'm just kidding, bro. Like, you're good. He was like a little ass boy, dude, like a little 8-year-old boy, dude, scared. Like, what's going on? Maybe younger, maybe even younger than that, dude. Maybe like 6 or 7, whatever it might be. And then I just freaked out. I'm like, dude, we have to find my brother, dude. We have to find him. We have to go home, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, we finally see him. I calm down. We get back home, and then we just rushed to the room. I was like, you know what, like, mom, like, we're just gonna like be in the room. Like, my mom, I think she was like getting like food ready, so she was just doing her own thing. So I was in the room, dude. At that point, we had the couch by my window, and then I had my bed. The couch like could be a bed, so I just like unfolded it, laid down. My friend was on his phone, just listening to music on the bed. And dude, it was just like the whole world, like the whole room was vibrating, dude. The whole world was just like like a constant humming, dude, in the whole room. It was insane. At least that's how I experienced it, right?
Yeah. Like a freaking unattended vibrator on the counter, dude.
No, just like the whole world was the whole room was humming, dude. So we were just there, just, you know, he was listening to music, he was watching the videos, and then every time when I knew it was fucked up, dude, because I had by the way, I hadn't watched the Kid Cudi video before that, but it was very relatable. Oh, thank you. She just brought me a fucking Corona Familiar, dude, a Kawama. Let me just take a quick sip.
I got a Corona Light right now.
Oh, what? Oh. I don't have nothing. I don't have.
I have in the fridge.
Damn, I don't have any beers or any.
It's because I have a liquor store next door. I'm always that lucky. Anyways, dude, back to the story. So
I should make that a transition. I always drink a Modelo during podcasts.
So at that point, you know, it was already 4 or 5 o'clock. We're so fucked up. We're just there in the room, dude. And then I'm like, shit. We're like, I had never taken edible, so I'm like, how long is this gonna take? I hit up the dude freaking ass. He's like, oh, well, it's gonna take a while, fool. Like, just chill, fool. It's gonna take a while. We're like, all right, very cool. So I was laying down, dude, and for some fucking reason, my friend Kay just started doing this stupid noise. He remembers it too. He'll still do it now. This fool was just laying down. He was just like, zang. every couple fucking seconds. Zang.
Zang?
I guess like the vibrations, yeah, just zang, like Z-A-N-G, zang. Every couple seconds, bro, he was just right there, and he would just be like, it would just be quiet, and he'd just be like, zang.
That sounds like the zesty version of Tang, dude.
It was just like zang. I'm like, dude, like, shut the fuck up. You're tripping me out. So then, like, I remember I was going through sitting on the couch and laying down, dude. Like, I would just be sitting up, Then out of nowhere, I just feel like I would just like come to, and I'd be laying down. It was so weird. Like I was coming through from like sitting up to laying down, just like just falling back. Like I wouldn't even notice that I was just like laying down. Like every time when I would try to stand up and I was sitting up, I was already like laying down again. I was just like, when the fuck did I lay down again? It was just like a really bad trip.
This movie was living on a time skip, dude. That's crazy.
So then, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just like stuck there, dude. And then this dude started playing he wanted to listen to Kid Cudi, so he started playing I'm in the pursuit of happiness. And I'm like, okay, like that's just cool, whatever. Like I was vibing to it a bit. But then after a while, dude, like the music started getting distorted to me, at least to me, right?
What?
And it would just be like pursuit of happiness, pursuit of happiness.
Oh hell no!
Pursuit of happiness.
It sounds like those edibles were laced with something, dude. I don't think that was.
No. It's because a really bad dose could really like it messes with like your auditory, visual, like fucking senses. So like that's crazy. But yeah, it was just like, dude, like take that shit off. I remember he turned off the music. I turned off his phone, bro, and I could still hear the fucking pursuit of happiness. It was already like 7, bro. This fool was still there, bro. He was like, hey, bro, I'm fucking hungry. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to go out, dude. We're going to get caught. I'm hungry, fool. He's like, I'm hungry, fool. Like, get me something. I bring him a banana, fool. I have this one, like a chango in the video banana. So then it was already like maybe 8 or 9, fool. And he was like, hey, fool, I got to go home. So at that point, I was like, all right, like, just chill for a bit, dude. Like, I'll ask you for a bit. I just need to, like, kind of, like, get it together. So I was laying down, dude, and I was just trying to, like, fuck it, I'm gonna just try to relax. I'm gonna just try to like, and like just trying to like ride it out, right? So I was laying down, just like kind of like Fiona. You know how she was laying down when Shrek found her, just like with her hands like, with her fingers intertwined, laying down flat on her back. And I started practicing my breathing, just like breathing deep, just like breathing deep, and I started going through my emotions. Like, let me just just write it out. Let me see how I feel. Based on different emotions. So first, like, okay, let me get myself excited. Like, just think about something that makes me happy. And I would feel like a lot of heat over my face, like over my face area. Like, it was just like, that's how my body would feel. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So like, okay, let me see how I feel. If I'm angry, I would feel like a lot of intense heat start building up, like around my chest, around my arms. Crazy.
This was bricked up.
And just by the way, as all of this was happening, when I would breathe in, every time I would breathe in and breathe out, I would feel the air in my veins circulating, dude. I was like the freaking Avatar. I remember I even made that comment to him, dude. Like I was like the fucking Avatar. I would literally breathe in, and I'll just feel like the air circulating through my heart, through my freaking veins. It was just like, oh my god. And the last thing I was like, okay, like let me experience, let me try to like just make it bad, right? Let me just see how it feels if I'm afraid, dude. Oh no, dude, like it just felt like an intense, like it was like a weird sensation between like cold and heat, like in your stomach, in your chest, and it was just like a very, very bad feeling, dude. So then it's already late, so I'm like, okay, like well, this dude has to go home, like he can't stay here. I finally get the courage, I stand up, I go to my I go to my mom, like, hey mom, like you think you could take Kevin home? And like, yeah, she takes us. I'm in the passenger seat with my mom. Like, if you've met my mom, like she's very on top of everything. She was just like would not take her eyes off of both of us. She was like, these fools are wrong. She's like, this was just in the back seat at his phone, dude. He's just like looking at, like he did not look at her in the eyes once, and me either. Dude. I was just like looking out the fucking window, just like taking in the air. So yeah, they take him home. I somehow that day I got away. I got away with it, by the way. Just I might add, right?
That's crazy.
The next morning, dude, I wake up still fucking high as shit.
What?
I felt like I was taking a morning shower before school. I feel like it was all automated, dude. And it usually is, right? You kind of like just like kind of like when you're driving home, right? When you already know the road, you just kind of like you make your right here and time just flies. It was like that. It was like that experience, but like when I was showering, everything just felt automated, dude. That morning, I was freaking out because my first period class was KC Prep. We had this teacher by the name of I would just say Miss Sam, right? We're not going to go through the whole name, whatever. But she was very, very strict, and she was like very, very observant too. Dude, I know I passed that test, dude. And I was fine. Nothing happened. But like we ended up going through the day, and it was like lunchtime, his current girlfriend at the time was upset. Dude. She was pissed. Dude. She was like, "What the fuck did you guys take?" Just like this, dude. And then I was looking at him like, dude, you're still fucked up. Like, yeah, fool. I literally till that day, like, or the next day, like I said, like from the day we took it Thursday. In the afternoon, it finally started going down, and we were finally like ourselves. But dude, it was just like holy shit! Like we were high during school. I did not know how it was gonna go.
Oh hell no, bro!
If I could add just one little story before it, that same school year, I had met up with this friend. I'm gonna just say Jose because there's a bunch of Jose's. Dude. Like I don't think it's gonna be like Juan Jose, you know.
Jose with an H.
Jose with an H. Yeah, this specific Jose, he was like, he had these edible chocolates, and he was like, okay, fool, like here's one for you, here's one for me, and I'm like, and I didn't bother to ask who else he gave it to, but I'm assuming we all took it at around the same time because I remember I was in my next class, dude. I had it's funny, dude. It's just funny how it happened. So we're just in the next class. I think it was like theater. Or it could have been some other class. And I was just sitting down, fool, when it hit me. And I looked around the room, and I make eye contact with this fool, with this one guy. It wasn't even my friend. It was just some other fucking guy, dude. And we just both like immediately just like telepathically like look at each other and nod, fool. We just fucking knew. This motherfucking like, I think we just like looked at each other, nodded and smiled, and then we just mouthed like "you too" at the same time, dude. It was just like so fucking funny.
That sounds so zesty, dude.
But yeah, dude, I have had some pretty crazy, at least like at that time, some pretty crazy experiences with that.
Was that the first time you getting introduced? Was that the introduction to edibles or the weeds?
Yeah, but to be fair, I'm not proud to say like right now I'm like a very, very consistent user of it. But at that time, no, it's just kind of just like every now and then because you're a kid, right? Like you don't have a job, you're not over here just buying shit all the time, dude. And I didn't know how to roll, I didn't know how to do any of that stuff, you know. But yeah, dude, that was my introduction to it, and I gotta say, it did scare me. And then afterwards, just like it's just a dosage thing, you know. Or if you're, it's legal now in California, so if you are at the legal age at some point, you're either like a viewer or whatever, maybe just be. I would say just do it in a safe place. Don't do it in a safe setting. Don't fucking let me go to a club and pop an edible. Like that's a bad idea. Don't go to a public location because it's just all the stimulants are so overwhelming. Like you gotta just do something that you enjoy. Like I play video games with this fool. He knows when I'm like under the influence. I usually bring it up and shit. But
I've never seen him sober, FYI. So
if you ever do it, just do it in a comfortable environment with people that you're comfortable with.
I've never gotten high.
That's my story.
If I do maybe get high,
it has to be with me, bro.
It has to be with you. Has to be with the Switch boys. Like, yeah. But, Owen's dabbled into that. How was your first time, Owen? Were you freaking out like this? Did you do it at an underage?
Yeah, yeah, I was with my other homies. You probably know them, like Jake, Cassius, Cassius' cousin. He used to provide a lot of those paraphernalias.
What's the age group, age limit here, or age?
How old we were at that point? We were pretty young, like 19, 20. But like,
oh, okay, so like after high school.
Yeah, I remember his cousin brought a bong. That was my first time like with a bong. We're just going at it, and I didn't really feel it until like we got up and started walking towards like his garage to watch a movie. And I was like, oh shit, like things are in slow motion. I feel like I'm lagging and like I lag behind, and then all of a sudden it jumps back into the present, and it lags.
Yeah, it's because it's like you're spacing out, and then when you come to and you're realizing, it's like, oh shit. Like,
when it comes to the first time, did your friends give you like a tutorial?
No, I mean I kind of knew what to do. I've seen it before. I kind of knew what to do. I just hadn't done it myself, so I wasn't sure like much or
if I could add to it, Juan, like you're concerned, the only thing about it would be that for the most part, most people do have a very, very like enjoyable experience with it or a very calm experience with it. But there are some people, it's like a fucking biological thing. There are some people that are just like prone to like have a bad trip from it, even like at a very small dosage. So there is that to consider. There's some people who just like they've done it once. Like, dude, like I saw like I had some coworker at the time. He shared the story that he freaking I never shared the story about the retirement home, dude. The elevator.
That's for the next one, dude.
Another day. Stay tuned. But yeah, dude. I had a cousin that said he took another coworker that said that he just took one hit of a joint, dude, and he was just like, yeah, I saw the freaking salt shaker start dancing around the table, dude, like dancing with the pepper shaker, dude, like they're just like moving around.
Blue's Clues.
Not like that.
Nah, bro. But yeah, you said the bong, and then you felt it.
Yeah, you just kind of feel. I felt like I was lagging,
Mm-hmm.
and then it feels like if there's a sensation that it'll happen over and over and over, like if I'm itchy, like it'll be itchy over and over and over and over and over. So it's kind of like that.
How
and I remember
often?
not that often.
Okay.
I just did it socially kind of back then. And yeah, we sat down and we watched Shaolin Soccer, which is freaking hilarious.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
That's a good movie.
And I remember just passing out. Like I passed the fuck out. We saw like the first 5 minutes of it, and I was on the couch, and I like sunk into the couch, and I was just out. that was it. That was like my first big time.
I feel like the most interactions where we take substances, Owen at one point just fucking crashes the heck out, dude. Like at that one Christmas party, employee Christmas party, like he was just knocked out on the couch, and we were still fucking getting lit, all of us. Vegas, he fucking knocked out on the. Yeah, what?
Maybe because I'm old, but yeah, I remember that, and I had the munchies so bad that day. Like I was eating so much. I don't know how many Cane's chicken fingers and like cinnamon rolls.
Oh yeah, just one thing to add, like the edibles or even just smoking, whatever, but just weed in general, it does enhance your experience, whether it's food, whether it's it enhances everything like by like fucking 100, dude.
What was that second?
Coitus.
Oh, coitus.
It's like he said, like if you feel itchy, it's like you keep feeling itchy. So think about it, like if you're in the climax, dude, it's like constantly like overwhelming, dude. It's just like
you know that video with the kid that heard his mom having
it's like,
making the noise.
He's like, no, like it's intense. It's very intense. By the way,
I can just picture
allegedly.
Well, I've never done it, so I just picture like the old Tarzan Gale. That's what I picture.
Very much, man.
That's crazy. Well, maybe one day I'll build up the courage, because the only ever thing I've ever done was like drink, and the first time I got drunk was first year of college. I was 19 too, in my dorm with my roommate. And then smoking wise, I probably puffed a joint.
A cigar, right? I think we've had a cigar like before.
Yeah, that was like more recent, because my brother-in-law, he's into cigars, so he kind of taught me the ropes. Because again, the reason why I asked, like, oh, did they give you a tutorial when you were doing the bong? Because I've never smoked a cigar before, so I don't know if I inhale the smoke or how to do it, how to prep it up essentially. So he was giving me the ropes, and that's something that I kind of feel embarrassed to ask about. Like, oh, can you teach me how to do it?
No, it's because you should feel comfortable doing it, so you're not like a couple days doing it wrong, dude. Like
yeah. So yeah, he taught me the ropes. I was like, okay, because the first time he gave me a cigar, it was at his wedding party, and I just felt like a dumbass just smoking it, like while I was there, because he only taught me how to set it up, not how to properly, puff the cigar or whatever.
This guy was holding him with 2 hands, dude. Like,
so the more times we've done it, he's taught me how to do it. But I think like in middle school, I don't know what the heck it was. I don't know what the substance was, but back in the day when the little kids had access to the weeds, I guess they would do a joint with a pen top.
Oh, that shit was ghetto, dude. I never used it that way, but I did see a lot of people do it that way.
This one chick at the time, I think we got to talk about this a little bit late on other topics about like past girlfriends, because it's ridiculous. But anyways, this girl, she handed me this fucking pen. She was like, "Fucking do it," you know. Like I didn't want to seem like a chicken. I'll provide more context in another episode about this girl, but she was like, "Here, try it." So I don't know what the substance was. I puffed it. It tasted like grass or something. I don't like onions, garlic, or whatever.
Nah, that shit was straight fucking seeds, bro. They ripped her off, bro.
I don't know what it was, but she was in a group of friends, and she passed it on to me. So I did it, and me being all fucking obnoxious, I was like to my homie at the time, I was like damn fool, like we're gonna get caught. So I was like, give me some of your Gatorade, because he had Gatorade, to like cover the smell of my mouth. I was just so worried. But that's the only time that I've done like weed, but I don't even know if it was weed. I think it was just.
No, I don't think it was. Dude.
I don't think it was.
She got ripped off. She got ripped off.
Yeah,
it was oregano.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, if I build up the courage, and then maybe one
if you
day,
ever come visit, we could smoke a joint together. Just so you don't want it and chill, but nothing. We won't do anything serious.
Yeah.
Like I said, I always leave that up to you. I'm never gonna.
We should do it in our
you.
first IRL podcast.
Mm.
Then Juan's gonna be like, hey.
But yeah, man. One day. Chat. I mean, not chat. Audience. If you guys have any first experiences, or if you guys could give me some tips, I'd really appreciate it, based off your first time.
Make sure to bleep out the name though. Respectfully, make sure to bleep out.
I'll bleep out the names, but yeah, I think we might be ready to wrap it up. What do you guys think?
Yep, you had some good combos.
Yeah, we have some good combos as always. Again, this is a podcast where we're just regular men living regular lives, just talking regularly on a regularly basis.
I think what I will do, I'm just gonna give like a little spoiler for next topic that I might cover. I'm gonna cover my at least one of my experiences in the retirement home that I was working at. I'll probably do that in the beginning of the next podcast, because it'll just be something short, right? Like the elevator. I told
Juan about it. About supernatural.
Everyone I call them. Okay, we'll do a supernatural try.
Or like scary stuff, you know. You can classify it under that.
Sure. Well, we'll brainstorm and come up with something. But yeah, I do want to share it, because I remember I told Juan about it, and it was like chills.
Chills. Yeah, it was pretty scary. But yeah, again, this is a podcast where we're just regular people, man, just chatting, just like y'all, you know, and I get to know my boys a little bit more. And
none of this is scripted. I don't know if it's not obvious enough. None of this is scripted.
It's like totally scripted.
There's not a script in front of us that say nod now. You're
laugh here, giggle
giggle here.
Like, damn it, Juan, you missed your cue.
But yeah, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to listen to our podcast. Please, if you enjoyed the content, subscribe, like, share with your friends. It really helps us. Not really helping us, but it helps us spread like semen, you know, when it enters the uterus. So that's kind of the idea here, you know.
Why, out of all ways you could spread like fucking information low, that's what you pick. Yeah, like I said, that was definitely scripted. That he wrote that, dude. I didn't agree.
Yeah, you thought about that.
That's not on my script. We're just.
Well, yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, this is Sunshine After Dark, and this is the podcast where we bring the heat when the sun comes down. Every Mondays. We'll see you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy, everybody.
Spreading like semen.
Spreading like semen, dude.
Spreading like semen.
All right, nasty, see you guys.
Nasty boy.
Bye.
Bye.